Hey, so the activity, the issue declaration activity is written to be an hour long, like exactly, but I think it's been written a, like liberally with time, so you should be able to get it done under an hour. Um, so the way it's written is there's a context where you're just introducing to folks the idea that we want to get a better sense of things that really matter to them, things that genuinely call them, and they may be things that they've already connected with, or it could be something new that appears to them based on their their pausing and introspecting and reflecting. But really, whatever intro into the activity that you like to use is fine. Like the activity is really meant just to give folks space to reflect and connect with something that matters to them, an issue that calls them. And so there'll be a little context. Then you're going to lead everyone through a reflection, a meditation, whatever you want to call it, a visualization. And I'll add another video where I just talk about the visualization because that's the main part of the activity, or one of the trickier parts that you'll be running. And after they have, the visualization concludes with you asking each participant to draw on a piece of paper the issue that came to them. So this is what I drew after doing the activity once. So when I guess another thing to highlight, we hopefully will offer a reminder about this before they go to break, but I want everyone to have a piece of paper and a pen or a set of markers nearby because they're going to need them for the activity. So the visualization and then the drawing of their issue is slated for 15 minutes. That should be plenty of time to give everybody a chance to do it. If there's some folks that finish early, you can ask the rest of you can ask them to just try to remain present, or just to give other folks space to finish on their own. It may be that you even take less than 15 minutes to get everybody in your room done with the drawing. So once they're all done with the drawing, then you just want to create space for everyone to share. And that's one of the gifts of being able to do it in your core groups, is that everyone in your group can share this with everyone else in the group. So people aren't going to go in pairs. One at a time, you're going to go to the different participants, ask them to hold up their drawing, and then share what it is they drew, like what is the issue, why does it matter to them, and where they are now with it. Okay, so like what is the issue, why does it matter to them, and where they are now with it. And the goal is to keep everybody to hold everyone to sharing in about a minute or less. That's going to be valuable for you to make sure that everybody gets to go. There have been times where people get emotional when they're sharing just their issues, so I just want to give a warning about that. You still want to be good on time, which can be tricky, but if you have some kind of mechanism built in where you're holding up a timer, or you have a little chime sound that can go off that lets people know that their time is up, it's cool. People understand it, and yeah, that just want to acknowledge that can be tricky. So everyone will get a chance to share. They'll hold up their drawing. They'll share. One thing that helps with this is if you already have a list and order in which it's supposed to go, that can help folks, just like with the fluidity of transitioning and going from one person to the next, because it's easy to lose time there. And then after that, you're going to do a debrief, a large group process for about 10 minutes or longer if you want. Really, it depends on how much time you have left. And you can take this anywhere you want. It's really quite beautiful to hear the participants each share their issues and share where these issues come from, and it's a lovely moment of like deepening the connection in the cohort. So you can explore whatever it is that you like there. I think it's really about honoring the different stories that are shared and the different reasons why people care about the things they care. You can also totally normalize that some people may not have come up with anything. Like maybe they wrote a bunch of question marks or drew a bunch of question marks. That should be validated as an issue as well. Like this idea that, you know, you feel like you want to do something or be impactful in some way, but you don't know how. Great, that's an issue too. And there's so many people that can relate to that. There's so many young people who have care in their heart but don't know for what. So that's cool. Anything that folks feel in the activity is going to be fine. So once you've done that, then you can just kind of close it, offer appreciation for everything that everybody shared. And that will take us into break, and then we'll come back after break for the afternoon session, which is going to be all about deepening this idea of problem understanding, of becoming an understander of challenges rather than a person who's interested in solutions before the understanding. So yeah, that's the flow of the activity, and I'll create another video that's just about the visualization.